Hello, hello. Hello there. Welcome back to another stream with Red Deer. My name is Red Deer. Today we'll be continuing our drawing of Purah. I'll just take a moment because I have once again forgotten to open my source files. I mean, not my source files, my reference sheets that I put together for Purah. Yeah, sometimes I forget to open those up. It's always helpful to have reference sheets to whatever it is you're drawing. Not just of what you're drawing, but also things that look more or less similar to what it is you're drawing. Trust me, you're not going to be able to figure everything out by just looking at it. Good, how are you guys? Good, I hope. Yes. We got another cozy stream coming. And I do believe I will continue to stream drawing until this drawing is finished. So that will be my plan for the foreseeable future. Because there's only one game, because I feel like drawing. And there's only one game I feel like playing right now. And unfortunately, I am not able to stream it. And that is Tears of the Kingdom. Alrighty. Let's adjust our pad a little bit. Make sure the drivers are activated. Test the drivers. Make sure everything's lined up with the screen. And then another thing that I love to do is to make sure that what you are seeing is more or less similar to what I'm seeing. Interesting. Hello, Brad RTX. Hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yes, interesting. I got the sketch more or less finished from my previous streams. I'm just going to be looking over the finer details before I start the line art. Everything's color coded, so I know what layer it's on, more or less. I have not gone back to label the layers like I said I would. Oh well, what can you do? Have you played Tears of the Kingdom? It's really good, you should. Alrighty. So we're gonna tear the bandage off. And we're gonna go back to work on the hand. I really don't like drawing hands. I've been putting it off long enough. Okay. Okay then. Just going to be applying some technique I read about. Read? Well, I looked at the pictures. And it was in Japanese. So I looked at the symbols, but I didn't understand it all. Because I am studying Japanese. But I don't have a mastery of it, you see. Very low. Oh, the microphone? Or, hold on. How's that? How's the sound? but how is it? I'm adjusting it now. How's the volume? Is that better? How about now? Let's see. How about this? How's the sound now? What if I lowered the music? A bit more. All right. Because the only thing that the previous settings on OBS has me peaking at yellow. So I figured, oh, if it's in the yellow, it's fine. But no, okay. Steady adjustments then. How about this? I'm going to adjust my output. Microphone volume up. Ba 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 ba. There. How about now? That's good. Another thing is that I'm yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Another thing is I have a naturally low resonance. I have a very soft voice when I'm by myself. So it's a combination of the volume not being high enough and me not speaking loud enough. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's good, 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 good. All right. Yeah. You know, you do what you can with what you have. Raise this just a little bit. Oh, so you probably didn't hear the question then. Have you had a chance to play Tears of the Kingdom? No? Alrighty. Well, whenever you get the chance, you should. It's a pretty good game. I won't spoil it at all this stream. I just wanted to draw. Watched it on YouTube? Awesome. Excellent, excellent. I've seen some clips on YouTube as well. People doing crazy things that I didn't think to try myself. Like I didn't know, for example, you could attach a rocket to a shield and then give yourself some lift. I've been doing that a lot. Trust me on that one. I really don't like drawing hands. You were looking for Purah TOTK clips and videos and decided to check it out. Excellent. And I imagine your search brought you here. Which is excellent. That also means you were on YouTube and not Twitter, where I put a lot of effort into advertising. Okay, so that just means I need to refocus where I put my stream out, or where I advertise my streams. Oh, this hand looks janky. Don't like the way this turned out. Let's see what we can do. Well, it's good to have you here, Brad. Enjoy your stay. And we will just be, I think, drawing for an hour or so. You're welcome, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah, normally yeah, no problem, Brad. I like to play video games. Adventure games most of the time. Sometimes simulator games. Or your like civilization type games. Other times, I draw. I'm not very good at drawing hands, so I avoid them like the plague. But you know, you never get better if you just keep running away from what you're bad at. Hold on, I need to adjust my fan because it's starting to get a little warm in my room. One sec. I won't be long. That's better. You'll probably be able to hear the fan, but there's nothing I can do about that. For some reason Ooh, so we'll be drawing Purah together. Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you to it. Hopefully I can provide a nice, what is it, background noise for you? Yeah. Alright, good luck, man. Good luck, person, Brad. Still going to be here? Yeah, just pop in whenever you can. But I know you'll be there. Excellent, excellent. Okay, what else do I need to work on here? Can redefine the skirt here. Make that a different color from the rest of her. Dang it. I'm not doing myself any favors here. Yes, this'll do. Has to be a slightly bluish, or slightly different tint from the rest of the lines I use, or the colors I used around this area here, so that I can pick it out in case I need to reference it later or mess with it later. Yes. Yeah, that'll do. And then the leg needs to be a little more defined here. Yeah. I didn't know that Zelda equipped her scientists with ballistics too. Yeah, they're quite well done. Effective ballistics, I would say. You know, you never know what kind of action your scientists are gonna see. So you gotta make sure they're well equipped for whatever situation they find themselves in. Personally, I hope Link gets to test them out, just to make sure they're effective. But, you know, I have heard. I know that if there's one thing I know about Purah, is she likes to experiment on herself. You know, as evidenced with the aging serum. It's all a self-experimentation. Anyway. This is an excellent design that she has here. Move this over. There. Oh, I'm never going to be able to do this design. So I might need to simplify it or hide it somehow. I mean, you know, it would look better if the coat here covered this. Oh, covered this part of the design a little. Yes. So I brought this coat a little lower here. This is kind of droop off her shoulders here. So that would make this part lower here. And then that design that we see here would be visible here. Yes. Yes. That exact design is a little odd, but it still looks pretty cool. What else? Eyes look a little strange. I don't know what to do about that. I think I know. So some news that I've mentioned in a previous stream about my air conditioner is that if all goes right, they said the company I called said that they have procured the part that needs replacing, and they'll be beginning work on Wednesday, which is exciting, very exciting. So that will mark the end of the broken AC arc. It's a shame because we didn't really get to see much of the effects. That's okay. Begin a new arc. Yeah, what happened was, I don't know the exact details, but there's something about copper coils, you see. It sucks in the air, and then the copper absorbs the heat as the air enters the machine. Well, there was something causing corrosion inside of my coils, and it was preventing the machine from effectively absorbing the heat, which kind of defeats the purpose of the air conditioner, at least in my part of the world. Because I've also learned that some people need their air conditioning to not only cool, but also remove humidity. Unfortunately, where I am, humidity would be appreciated. And we get very dry summers where I live. So we need that cool air more than we need a dehumidifier. I guess I could make her shoulder rounder here. Actually, yes. I've also noticed an explosion in Purah drawings since Tears of the Kingdom came out. It was slow, not as fast as I thought they'd be, but I'm glad they came. And I'm glad that the drawings arrived too. Okay, shoulder blades. Collarbone. Gotta make sure. Yeah. You can see her collarbone a little. It seems to, in the reference sheets from the art book, and in in-game screenshots, it seems that they go all the way to the tips of her shoulders. But we only make that conclusion because we can't see the ends of her shoulders. Or I make that assumption. Naturally, people would assume that somewhere they ended. Hee. Alrighty. Hold on, I hear an echo. There we go. So it's more on my end. There. Uh-oh. My chat disconnected. There we go. Everything's good. There. Huh, that was weird. So what software am I on? I am using Clip Studio Paint. I'm using a What tablet is this? I got the box here. It's a Gaumon. It's a, it's an inexpensive Amazon knockoff of something. But I've had it quite same? Good. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint just has a lot of useful tools that are easily, not just easy to access, but also easy to use. I was using Fire Alpaca for a time, and it was all right, but there was just something stiff. I don't know how to describe it, but just didn't feel as satisfying as Clip Studio Paint. I've heard about Procreate, or whatever that program's called. I have it downloaded, but I've never actually used it before. Maybe in a future stream. It's not just the ease of use, it's also being able to export it into any file, any kind of file I want it to be. In Fire Alpaca, you had a limited range. Although off the top of my head, I can't remember what exactly that range was. But I remember it wasn't as many as Clip Studio Paint. Not that I need the variety. Oh, Fire Alpaca is better for backgrounds for me? That could be. I'm gonna have to try it again for backgrounds then. Then again, I've done very few backgrounds in general, personally. But I gotta get into learning that. How to do it effectively. Alright, adding finer detail the hair. Her hair is almost like cotton candy. I've always imagined that the Sheikah people in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have like really thick Snow White hair, or thick silver hair, because it always looks so poofy. Oh wait, hold on. That's the wrong color. There we go. Yes, it's like a swirl pattern here. Yeah? Let's take a closer look at that. Yes. Huh. Oh. Yes, thick people. Yeah, all the Sheikah people are hot. It's like, wow. It's like, oh wow. He's like, Link. Don't you think that maybe the princess is a little overrated? I mean, have you seen Purah? Impa wasn't bad looking when she was young either. Come on now. Come on, Link. You can do better. Oh, the heart wants what it wants. And you and I both know Link's taken quite a few jabs to the head. He doesn't wear a helmet. Even then, even so, man. I think the general reaction, a fun fact, Hippos can run at 28 miles per hour. Night Hunter, welcome. That is an interesting fact. So why do you think you can't talk? You know, that's a good point. Yeah, yeah. Too many hits to the head. Oh man. People have to, for a very long time, a fairy had to talk for him. Oh, and then if you ask Purah in Tears of the Kingdom about the regions multiple times, she'll make a comment about how it's very characteristic for Link to be forgetful. So maybe there's some validity to our theory here. Disturbing fact, the youngest person can give birth was 5. That is interesting, Night Hunter. How about some Zelda facts? Do you know any of those? Are you a Night Hunter? You're not a bot, are you? Because if you tell me yes, I'm a bot, or no, I'm not a bot, I'm gonna have to ban you. Nope, you're not a. Okay, good. You're not a bot. Okay, I take back what I said. Oh, are you saying nope that you don't know any Zelda facts, or that you're not a bot? Legends of Zelda, a hit to the head. I'm not a bot. Okay, good. Alrighty then. These are some really random facts. Nice to know. A little disturbing. No, I don't know any Zelda facts. I see. Well, you're welcome here all the same. This going on here. This mask is very intricate. Goggles, I should say. And another thing is Robbie. Cougars is not a big cat because it meows. And I've also read somewhere that lions, according to some lion tamers and zookeepers, that lions actually purr. Like house cats do. That was very interesting. And then there's no other instance where they purr. Ah, crap. They only purr around humans. So it seems that is a behavior they reserve for humans. But why specifically humans? That's what I want to know. Wait, I'm already working on the goggles. Alrighty. So Night Hunter, how have you been? How's everybody been? Doing good. You're studying, paying attention to class, playing hooky. Working. Got the day off. Reading an encyclopedia about animals. That'd be pretty cool if you had an encyclopedia about animals. Do these things line up? Let's see. It's hard to tell. No, they kind of droop from opposite ends slightly. Alright. Let's have those face the viewer then. And then have them droop like sleepy eyes. This rounder. That's a great thing about sketching. So you don't have to pay too close attention. Crows and wolves can have emotional relationships. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I do know that crows have exhibited the similar amount of level of intelligence as like human toddlers. So they are able to remember certain things. And another thing is, there's a strange phenomenon. You probably already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. There's a strange phenomenon where if you piss off a crow, and then it goes on to have offspring, and then the offspring have offspring, that offspring's offspring, when they see you, they will remember you somehow, and they will hate you. So a whole generation of crows, and then generations after that forever, possibly, they will all hate you, all because you pissed off their ancestor. However, I don't know if the love is carried over. I have not seen an example of that. Quite fascinating things. Quite fascinating things indeed. Sorry. You know, I actually appreciate the random facts, because I'm full of them myself. It's back in the day, back in my college days, actually my high school days too, when I was a senior in high school, I was working on a book. I was writing this book for a while. Around, I want to say my junior year in college, or my third year in college. I finished it, and then I read it, and I thought, oh my god, this book sucks. I should never write again. But that didn't stop me from taking workshops about short stories and poetry. And then I actually wrote a couple of poems, quite a few poems actually, and short stories for publication. And then of the hundreds I've sent out, I only had one that was ever published. Fun fact. So then another thing was one takeaway I had from my professor, from one of my professors about professional writing, and then like creation in general, is that to always be curious. Let yourself fall in rabbit holes, because you never know where your next inspiration is going to come from. It could be from I don't know, that strange fan fiction someone wrote about Simon and Jeanette from Alvin and the Chipmunks. It could be an encyclopedia about tiger stripe patterns. Or, you know, could be Tony the Tiger. Or it could be this lovely Sheikah scientist in the drawings everyone has made of her so far. Just don't know. Ooh, my favorite? My favorite. Before I played Breath of the Wild, my favorite one was... The first one I ever played was Wind Waker. That one was really good. Then I played Twilight Princess. I really liked that one. Oh, but I really, really enjoyed A Link Between Worlds. So I would say A Link Between Worlds was my personal favorite. Until I played Breath of the Wild. And then that one became my favorite. How about you? How about you? What was your favorite? Now that I... Oh, Oh, yeah. Majora's Mask was pretty fun, too. I played that when I was young. I could never finish it, because I would always get confused as to what to do. I have it on my 3DS. Maybe I'll fire it up and try again. There's a lot of... Oh man, there was a lot of... That game's dark. Very dark. I do know that Twilight Princess tried to match that darkness, but I feel like they went a little too... They tried too hard. And it came across as goofy. Oh, you didn't like the 3DS one? Oh my. Oh, I would imagine the change of art style changes the atmosphere. Because Majora's Mask on the 3DS was made to look more like Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. But then Majora's Mask, that one was just darker than Ocarina of Time on the N64. Based off the top of my head, from what I can remember anyway. What next? I think I can start erasing things so it will make it easier to do line art a little later. N64 Majora's Mask was its peak. Yeah. A lot of people would agree. A lot of people would agree with you. There's a completely different direction for Zelda, but then at the same time, it just hit the right notes for a lot of people. There were a lot of people who would say Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask was their favorite Zelda. But I've only played the 3DS Ocarina of Time. I think maybe my opinion would be different if I had played it on the N64 first. And I do know that a lot of 3D Zelda games tried to match what was done in the Ocarina of Time era for a while until Breath of the Wild. I would have to say for Skyward Sword, the only thing I liked about Skyward Sword was the story. I put up with the motion control. I didn't like it. I didn't like the motion control all that much. I think that's also what sours my experience of Twilight Princess on the Wii. Second favorite, hard to pick, but it's A Link Between Worlds. Yeah. See, that one was just fun. It was good, silly fun. Had just the right amount of story, right amount of adventure and exploration, puzzles, dungeons, hamburger-looking boss dude. It was equal parts funny to look at and a little bit scary to approach. Yep. I like that one. I also liked the way Link looked in that one. And then back when I played Breath of the Wild, and now with Tears of the Kingdom, I have the 8-bit Link amiibo, and I find myself gravitating toward the green and brown tunic more than the Twilight Princess tunic. Because I just really like that look for Link. I'm gonna round them off a little bit. So they go into her face. Yeah, these go into her face. But I don't know how to communicate that. Favorite part was when Link chased down Ganon on a small bird. Hey, you know, you gotta really emphasize the idea of the underdog. You got this big, mighty, powerful Ganondorf. All he's gotta do is snap your fingers and you're broken like a twig, and you're playing as the little guy, armed with this magic sword. And ultimately, you can't kill Ganondorf. He can never die. You can only really seal him away. He's kind of like King Koopa in those old Super Mario shows. Somehow, some way, he always gets away. And it's always more of a, darn it, can't get you this time. I'll get you next time. And then, man, statue time. Yeah, that bird's a real bro. He's got your back. I really like the Rito. I really like the Rito designs in Breath of the Wild. I thought they were okay. I thought they were pretty interesting to look at in Wind Waker. But I'm glad they brought them back in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think what really hurt a lot of people's perception of the Rito was how much of a douchebag Rivali was. I feel like he hurt a lot of people's perception. Because they're actually really chill, cool looking, cool to talk to NPCs. Just their design, their little, what was it called? Hebra region? I really like that. The best Zelda item weapon. Personally, I always loved it when somehow I was able to get the Hylian shield. So I would have to say personally Hylian shield. Because it just looks cool. Oh, but then I also really liked, what was it? Was it the sand? The sand rod? The rod you get to raise pillars of sand in A Link Between Worlds. I love that thing. Yeah, okay, the magic rod, whatever it was. Not the fire one, though. The one that rose the sand. I don't know why I really like that one. But I remember I had a lot of fun using it as a kid. Oh, what was yours and why? Yeah. this'll do. Should I round that? No, it's kind of pointy. It's just kind of pointy. Oh yes, the fierce deity mask. Yes, the one that you basically turn into Superman. Link Superman. Oh, then the bottle. See, the bottle. See, that's a real answer right there. People underestimate the versatility of the bottle. You can put anything in there. It'd be a fairy to keep you in the fight. Could be mom's soup. Could be a blue potion, red potion, green potion, whatever. Anything. It's anything you need it to be, anything you want it to be. And they gave you 4. Sometimes 5. Those things were overpowered. I think even Anuma said so. E.g. Anuma. He had talked about how he felt that the bottles were a little too strong in the series. Oh, but then there aren't any... Well, I mean, there are bottles in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but it's more like, where else would you put a potion type thing? You don't have a finite number of them. You potentially have an infinite amount of bottles that you can put anything inside of. And then not only that, but you also have plates that you can put food on top. No, okay, I'm getting silly. But yeah, you have an infinity amount of recovery items compared to the previous Zelda games where you only had so many. Like you can have like 20, 30 fairies. I think. No, I think they do cap them at some number, but it's a lot more than 5. No. For fairies, I think you can only have 5. You know, it's been a while since I've went fairy collecting. I think I'm gonna do that after I finish up my work today. I'm gonna go fairy hunting. Because my original plans, since things have been slow for me in terms of work. So what I wanted to do previously was finish up the Battle Pass in Overwatch 2. But well, let's just say I don't really want to play that game anymore. And then Tears of the Kingdom's held my attention. And that's the only game I feel like playing right now. So I figured, yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down some fairies. If you can, Brad, what sort of animation are you working on? But you don't have to tell me. Because I remember you mentioned that you were working on an animation. If I remember correctly. Hold on, I gotta go see the chat. Oh no, hold on. Where's my chat? There's my chat. Yeah. Make him back. Sorry, my sources got all mixed up because I have them separated into different windows so I can look at them at a glance. I can just glance at them. I don't have to move anything. But then somehow Purah's face just got all big on my screen. So I had to fix that. Link getting surprised about seeing new Purah. Excellent. That sounds pretty fun. I won't pry too much into it, because I know these sorts of things. Well, I know for me personally, well, before I got into streaming, I didn't like anyone seeing my work until it was finished. I didn't like talking about what I was working on until it was finished. So I won't pry anymore. Unless, of course, you don't mind. But no. I think I could simplify this hair a little. Uh-oh. No worries, okay. You're not gatekeeping? Okay, cool. Yeah, gate. Yeah, no, I would say, I'm not gatekeeping either. I would say as long as people are having fun, and it's all in good fun, you can like whatever you want. So just don't bother other people. Or don't force people. That's when I have an issue, when people force their ideas onto things. Like for me, I think Zelda's overrated. I think Link should be with Purah. But I'm not going to force my ideas onto people, because I understand for a very long time, and people like Link with Zelda. People like Link with Sidon. It's like, that's cool. You guys do you. But this is what I like. And as long as they're not forcing a shift, I respect it. That's also why I limit my time on Twitter as much as I can. I usually just pop in, post my content or a stream announcement, and then I get out. I respond to any replies from any of my followers, talk to other VTubers, and then poof, gone. I go back to work, and I enjoy my day. I know some people are a little too aggressive with their ships. You see? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it, though. Because it gets very odd. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Sorry, I went quiet here. I was diverting some of my brain power to focusing on this hair. It's very nice. I won't be able to recapture it perfectly, but that's not going to stop me from trying. Let's add some funniness. Yeah, this hair is very, very difficult. Because you have this bobbed part. But then you also have this this puffy bow-looking thing. That's her bun. And then you all have all these curves, all these swooshes. And I'm looking at the screenshot of just her hair. I mean, the screenshot of the art book that came with pre-orders of just her head. And they have like little guides on how to divide it, on how to divide the segments up. And I'm still getting a little perplexed. Maybe I should have made different sections of her hair. Different layers. No, that would complicate things even more. And I don't want to copy exactly as they have it, but at the same time, maybe it would make things easier if I did. Let's see. Sometimes simple is the best answer. I just screenshot the hair as reference. Yeah, I have not just the art book and a screenshot on my screen, but I also have like two different Purah, or a couple. Well, how many do I have? I have a few. I have a few shots of Purah in different positions. I mean, from different positions. As you know, she only really does one position outside of cutscenes. And the hair. Just the hair. It's beautiful, but it's very difficult to draw. Okay. I could trace her hair, but I don't want to screw up my art skill out of laziness. Yeah, that's the thing. It's tempting to trace, but I'd find it's just so much better for, in the long run, for your skills to just use inspiration. Or just use images out of inspiration. I remember reading somewhere that it was some very, very old book about drawing. It's like, never draw what you can trace. And I thought that was terrible advice. But I think that was the point. It would help you realize that sometimes that kind of advice, you know right away it's bad. And that got you thinking about art. How can I miss this swoosh thing that she has going on here? This little cowlick. She has this old school scholarly lady vibe. Does that make sense? So I don't know how to describe it. It's just, she's very nice to look at. Very nice. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to take I have to take a break. I'm going to be running. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I got to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. Used to take me a day or two to animate 15 seconds. Hey, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I would imagine. I've never animated. I just know how difficult it is. Oh, I can imagine how difficult it is. All right. I will continue this thought when I get back. All right. I'll be back. Bye, bye, bye. I'm back. I had to grab my circulating fan, and I refilled my water bottle. You know, after I did my business, of course. I'm not gonna give you too much details, but my stomach hates me. I have a good idea why, though, and I'll leave it at that. But I wasn't gonna cancel my stream over a little bit of discomfort. Yeah, it has gotten very warm. And that's okay. I think despite my best efforts, my PC still gets really warm. GG. Oh, why? Why are you saying GG? Oh, that I survived the bathroom, or are you done? Oh, good, good. Sorry, I have gamer mode in my head. Good, good. Yeah, you don't need to know more than that. I guess I'll do it like this. Hold on. Okay. I had to make sure I was drawing on the right layer. Not said a lot, but you never really sometimes the accident that you make of drawing on the wrong layer doesn't really go away. So you just have to make a conscious effort. Tactical got tactical nuke, got it. Oh yeah, you know, made it sound worse than it really was. But you know what? That's what. Yes, yes. Yes. We'll leave it at that. Ah, crud. It does go swoosh. So it's more like this then. Oh, that does look nice. Just like that, huh? I see. Okay. I think I understand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works better. I'm gonna make it more like this then. Yeah. So then it's more like this. I want to make it more like this, smaller here. Like that. I really should start using like key shortcuts for my tools. Make things faster. I still like I will do the thing I need and then I'll reach over to the toolbar pick out what I need, and then bring it back. Be nicer to just push a button and away I go. I'll bring this backward here. Yeah. Did you start out? You start out using bringing it over to the toolbar. I think everybody does. And then you just, I don't know. Maybe it's the same for everyone, but I just don't have the time to relearn how to do it. Because I've already gotten used to it. I just want to draw. Oh well. I'll have to make more of a conscious effort some other time. It has to be. Another thing that I find fun to do is translating certain designs into my own art style. Then having to make small adjustments when things when I can't quite recreate what I'm looking at. But that's only if I'm not frustrated. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like each separate eye. Because I usually put both eyes, and I'll have a folder just for the eyes, and then I'll have each segment of the eyes on different layers. So like the lashes will be on one, the pupil will be on another, then the iris will be on a different one. But then both eyes are still on the same folder. So yeah, maybe it would be better to have each individual eye on their own layers. Oh man. You know, I can think of a lot of things that would go smoother if I did that. Yeah. I'm starting to think about it. Oh, the head layer. Oh yeah, the head and face. Oh, and then glasses too. Oh. I don't know, whenever I try to do the realistic curves of the mouth, it always ends up looking like a cat mouth. Like this. That conveys a completely different look. Oh well, I'm just gonna roll with it. Am I still on the mouth layer? Yes. Uh-oh. I have mouth and nose on the same layer. How did that happen? Nose should be on the same layer as the eyebrows. At least for me. That's the way I like to work. Ah, it's too late to fix it now. It's on the same layer. I don't need to change it. I usually go with the typical anime nose. where it's just a line. So it would look something like this. But for this nose, I'm giving it a little more of a... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not bulbous. More of a roundedness. Roundedness? Roundedness. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a real word, I'm using it. Bulge. Yeah, giving it more of a bulge. Although ultimately not much of one. In the grand scheme of things. The eyebrows are doing weird things. Okay. Is it both? Or is it just that one? Because then that becomes hidden by the glasses. Which is not what I want. Let's try this. Maybe if I move the glasses. I'll have to make sure they're not. That's the on layer. Aw, man. Okay. There. They're kind of low on her face like this. Yeah, this is definitely one of those things where it either works or it doesn't. And you know, I think for now this works for me. Yeah. I think I might be obsessing over the small things too much. Yeah, I had planned to start the line art today, but then got too into the finer details. I like that she has fully drawn eyes. Yes. Like, you can see them all. I mean, yeah, the eyelash actually connects to the rest of her eye. There isn't like a portion that's just kind of floating. And then she has eyeshadow, which is nice. And she has done lashes, which is very nice. And then underneath her eye, there's some eyeshadow there too. It's like, Everything just ties together so nice. Oh, and then somebody also pointed out that she has like 3 straps on her shirt. Like when she was like a child, when she was smaller in Breath of the Wild, she had like 3 straps on her shirt, on her chest, that held her coat together. But then in the third game, in Tears of the Kingdom, she has those 3 straps on her shirt, but the bottom one is undone. And I felt like they knew what they were doing. Speaking of straps, I'm gonna give these a little more detail. I'm gonna use black. Oh yes. I think the implication is that it would be the shirt would be too tight if she had the third strap done. So there's a lot of similarities from her younger design that was carried over into her newer design. For visual, I think that, what's the term? Visual familiarity? Oh, that's not real, is it? Well, anyway. There's some similarities as well as new elements. Since it is still the same person. That's what I'm working on now. This is for educational purposes. There is nothing wrong with the particular portion of the drawing that is on screen right now. YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and refine her shirt. What time is it? I've been streaming for an hour and a half already. Okay, what I'll do is I'll add the few ornamentations on her shirt into the sketch, which won't take too long. And then I'm going to end the stream. So I do have other things I need to take care of today. Or other drawings I need to do today. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. This goes in to like right here. Actually, hold on. I need to make that a different color. That one I do use. How about this one? That one. Yes, this will do. What goes into that too? Well, I'll fix that some other time. I think I'll fix that tomorrow. Alrighty. Okay. We made some pretty solid progress today. Although not on the surface, I'd made a lot of finer adjustments to the sketch. I think next time, or tomorrow's stream, I will finally get into the line art. And then we'll see if we'll move this closer to completion. And then I can get back to playing video games. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you for coming. Everybody who's still here that joined in the beginning, or joined at any point, thank you very much. Thank you, Brad. And is Night still here? Night Hunter? I can't tell. But yeah, everyone, thank you for coming. I have to do the YouTuber thing, so be prepared. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Or leave a comment if you want, or if you don't, that's okay. Just you being here is all right with me. I do stream on Mondays and Tuesdays starting at 1:45 p.m. Although on Tuesdays I like to stream on Twitch. And then on Fridays I stream at 12:05 at night. Well, so that would mean technically that was Saturday night, or Friday night into Saturday. And that is my schedule. My name is Red Deer. Thank you for coming. I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.